Everyone, my name is Clara Aguilar. I am the marketing manager for Orders in Seconds and your moderator for this webinar today. I'm going to be introducing all the speakers, sharing everything we have in store for you on the topic, Go Paperless and Grow Faster, Mobile Printing for Wholesale Distribution. Okay, and again, let me know how you're doing. I'll give you a little shout out. Hamalia Walid Omar, hello, welcome. All right, now we're going to learn a little bit more about our speakers today. One of our speakers today is Ben Oliver. He is the Business Development Manager for Woosim Systems. He holds a bachelor's degree in business administration and has over a decade experience in the mobile printing industry. He has played a key role in developing and nurturing long-lasting partnerships and mobile solutions across various sectors, including direct store delivery, DSD, warehousing, and logistics. So big thank you, Ben, for being here today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Awesome, awesome. And now his co-host, Frank Monterrosa. Everyone knows he's the business development manager, or if you don't know, now you know. He's a business development manager for Orders in Seconds. Frank graduated with honors and earned his bachelor's degree in marketing and advertising. He's participated in many leadership and entrepreneurship courses with more than 15 years experience in customer service, marketing, and sales. Currently, he manages the US and Latin America markets for Orders in Seconds. And a big thanks to you, Frank, for joining us as well. Okay, welcome. Welcome to both of our speakers. And guys, in the chat, you guys can type in welcome to make our hosts feel very welcome today, okay? So let's get into the agenda for today. Okay, first we're gonna be going over the Orders in Seconds and Woosim partnership and what that means for existing clients and for new clients, right? Then we're gonna get into the FAQs from Orders in Seconds customers, the FAQs they had about mobile printing for wholesale distribution. Then for the newbies in the audience, we're going to talk a little bit more about the Orders in Seconds solution and then our integration with Woosim and QuickBooks. Then we're going to have a Q&A session where you guys are going to get to ask the questions specific to your business, okay? And just a little tidbit about that, if you guys have questions now, or if you guys during the presentation have a question and don't want to wait till the end, make sure to submit your questions at the bottom of the Zoom screen. There's a Q&A icon. Click that icon and then submit your questions there, okay? And then we'll get to it during the live Q&A. All right, and then we also have a new app reveal today. We are launching OIS delivery, so we'll share a little bit more about that. And if you wait till the end, guys, we have a special gift for all the attendees that attended this webinar. Aside from you guys are all entered into the free raffle for the i450 mobile printer. Okay, you guys are already entered, but we have more on top of that because Woosim has been very, very generous. So yeah, so make sure you stay till the end. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so this is for Frank. Frank's gonna get us started. Let's talk a little bit more, Frank, about the partnership between Orders in Seconds and Woosim and what that means for the new clients, for existing clients. Go ahead, Frank.
Definitely. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Perfect,
Yes.
perfect. So thank you everybody for attending this great webinar. Look, Orders in Seconds and Woosim Systems have formed a strategy partnership to expand the range of mobile printing solutions available to all our customers. Through this collaboration that we have done with Woosim, we're so committed to delivering premium hardware that meet the highest standards of quality, ensuring that customers benefit from advanced and reliable mobile printing technology. So we're really grateful that we have done this partnership with Woosim Printer, and you're gonna see, what they have, what is the quality of the different products that they have, and it's really wonderful, this partnership.
Great, great. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Frank. All right, so let's get started, guys. We're gonna get straight into the FAQs from OIS customers, questions they had about mobile printing for wholesale distribution. So let's get started with the first question. And Frank, you can take it away.
Perfect, perfect. Hey, look, this is really interesting, Ben. Look, we work with a lot of customers that are using DSD, direct store delivery. But the thing is this, believe it or not, we have many customers that are continue using traditional invoice printing method. And even when they doing DSD out there in the field, they're using that channel. Some of them prefer to use printers that they do not see. Some of them, they do not see the convenience of printing invoices from a mobile printer. So the first question is this, Ben, for wholesale distributors, what is the benefit switching from traditional printing to using mobile printers?
Yeah, absolutely, Frank. I'd love to expand on that. And thank you, Clara, for the introduction. So initially, I think there's really two or three main points of benefit when switching from traditional printing to mobile or thermal printing. The first being is accuracy of orders, right? Traditionally, you're sending your DSD or delivery driver in there with a notepad and paper. They're dropping off the order, coming back to the business. Accounting's gonna have to input the order into the back end. And at the end of the day, by the time the customer gets the invoice, there's an incorrect item on there. You're looking at probably 24 to 48 hours for correction, and another 24 to 40 hours before payment's received. This really, with the orders in second solution and paired with a I-450 mobile printer, really eliminates all possible errors in invoicing. On top of that, I think another key benefit you're receiving is the benefit of time, right? If your driver is having to walk back to the car and get the invoice from the vehicle and walk back to the customer, they're adding about 10 to 15 minutes to stop. And we all know in the DSD industry, time is a valuable commodity. If you could add stops for each driver a day, it's money saved for your business, and it's going to make you more efficient and more profitable at the end of the week.
Perfect, perfect. I love it. Can we go to the next question, Clara, please? And look, this question is really interesting because remember that I was saying that some of the customers would like to use office printer because they believe that they're less expensive. And for some of them, I guess for everybody, this is a critical point, saving in the resources or the hardware. So the question is this, how much can I really save by implementing mobile printers?
Yeah, and I think that's just to expand on the previous question as well. I think number one thing you're saving is time, right? If you could save your drivers an average of 10 to 15 minutes to stop, and your drivers are making 10 stops a day, I mean, you just gained an hour and a half for each driver, which an hour and a half for each driver, if you have 10 to 20 vehicles, is probably resulting in additional 40 to 60 stops across your fleet, which is a huge cost and time savings, not only in time for your employees, but gas costs, time for each delivery stop. Additionally, the big savings that I would like to mention too, when you're talking about mobile or thermal printing compared to traditional printing, is the savings down the road with toner, right? Everyone knows that a traditional printer now is pretty inexpensive, but each carton of toner costs about $50, and you're getting about 100 to 150 invoices or sheets per toner carton. With thermal printing, there is no ink ever needed. You're going to purchase a printer; it's a one-time upfront cost. The only cost you're going to incur once a printer is purchased is for the paper rolls, which are extremely inexpensive. You're talking about 95 feet on each paper roll. So if you're averaging a 6 to 8 inch invoice, which most DSD companies will, you're getting about 140 to 150 invoices per paper roll. And those rolls only cost you $1.25. So you're talking about an immense amount of cost savings particularly when you're talking about the lifetime or lifespan of these devices. Being about 3 to 7 years on average. And on top of that, we've had devices that actually just came in for service for the first time earlier this week. That was manufactured in 2011. So that's
Wow.
13 years the device has been in the field without a single service. And on top of that, it was actually still using the same battery. So we make an incredibly robust product that is built to last. And the initial investment is going to span over a number of years. It's going to diminish the initial investment by quite a bit.
So that's a huge difference, Ben. And you might think that you're saving money by getting this office printer, because that's what they think. Some of these customers, that's what they think. Hey, look, if I acquire one of these office printer, if I have it on my van and I can easily generate the invoice and go to the printer, but they're not considering all those things that you just mentioned, and that's why this type of information is so valuable for our customers. So I love that information. Can we go to the next question, Clara, please? Okay, now look, as you know, right, many of the customers that we have are currently using Zebra printers. Many of them, are very familiar with the Zebra printer, but this is the question, and some of them might not know Woosim. So what is the difference between Woosim and Zebra?
Yeah, I'd love to expand on that. And I've been in the printer industry, as Clara mentioned, for over a decade now, and I could tell you the difference between Zebra and Woosim in terms of the product printer themselves is very minimal, right? Zebra makes a great printer, everyone knows that. But at the end of the day, they are extremely overpriced. Well, where you come in is Woosim makes a product where I believe is all of the same, if not better quality than Zebra. And I'll touch back on that in a minute in terms of several things that differentiate Woosim from Zebra, from the point of purchase to the point of support and service on the back end. The average repair time for a Zebra printer, whether that was purchased yesterday or 2 years ago, is 1 to 3 months once it's received. So that means if your customer has or an OS customer has a printer go down in the field, they're likely going to be without that printer for minimum of 3 months, unless they want to purchase an additional printer, which, as we know, those cost about $750 to $800. So there's a huge variance in terms of the service and repair times. While as with SIM, on the other hand, if we do have an issue or a service request, once the printer is received, we service and send that back within 24 to 48 hours. If that is under warranty, there's absolutely no charge associated with that. And on top of that, if the printer is out of warranty, typically the repairs will not exceed $140. And like I said, we had a printer in about 3 days ago that had been in the field for 12 years. Did $15 repair on it, and it'll probably get another 5 years out of it. So extremely cost efficient to maintain and use out in the field. But yeah, the main differences is really the support, service, and sales price you're going to be receiving. It typically, we save our customers about 40 to 50% compared to traditional Zebra models. So there's a lot of differentiation on the back end, but in terms of the products, really they're pretty much hand in hand.
Oh, that's really interesting. And for all of you that are using at the moment Zebra printers and you guys are happy with it, at one point, whenever you need to replace one of those printers, you should consider Woosim, since hearing all those benefits that Ben is talking about. I mean, I'm excited to see how can I get one of those printers. So thank you, Ben.
Yeah,
Can
and just to compound on what you mentioned, Frank, for customers that might have been using Zebra for a number of years and are looking potentially new options, I know we had discussed with Orders in Seconds doing a buyback option. So if that is something you guys are interested in upgrading and renewing your printing fleet for your delivery drivers, please reach out and let Clara, Oscar, or Frank know, because we do have a special buyback program currently being ran for all Orders in Seconds customers. So could be a great way to get you guys a discounted product, refresh your delivery fleet, and kind of get you guys up and running with the incredible new application being released today.
Wow,
Yes, that's
yeah,
amazing. That's part of
Hey,
the
that's
gift,
great.
guys. That's part of the gift.
Oh yeah. Hey, you should,
Additional gift.
no, you should take advantage of this, all those benefits, and remember, that's why we're coming up with this type of relationship and in partnership with Woosim, because we know them, we've been working with them for so long, and we know that they have really quality products, and once you guys start using it, you're gonna get all those benefits that we're talking about today. So let's go to the next question. And the next one is this, Ben, how fast can my team get up and going with mobile printing? Is it easy? I mean, is it hard to implement it, to use it?
Really, the process it couldn't be simpler, honestly, Frank. So the Orders in Seconds team has done an incredible job of getting the products integrated into their solution and really making it seamless for the customers. So I think the biggest thing is getting you guys the product is really going to give us a call, get the printer in. Once it's received, it takes about 1 to 2 minutes to set up. And Frank, Oscar, and myself are all firm believers in the saying, seeing is believing. So I think the best thing to do is just
Oh,
do
yeah.
a quick live demonstration of how simple it is
We
for us.
want to see it. We want to
All
see
right,
it in
so I'll stop
action.
sharing now. Go ahead.
Perfect. Let me see if I get some screen share. Perfect. Start.
And that's another thing, you know, sometimes people is afraid to use something else because they say, hey, look, that transaction is hard to use it's complicated to use it. But in this demonstration, you're gonna show how easy it is to get started and start using the Woosim printer. Go
Absolutely,
ahead.
guys. So essentially how this will work, Ordin Seconds would have your credentials already logged in. So you'd be all good to go on the back end of Ordin Seconds application. You're going to receive the printer out of the box, open it up, put the battery in the back of it, tap the power button here. You're going to tap and hold that power button for a few seconds. The printer is going to beep and light up. It's going to show you're in Bluetooth mode. Now on the phone here, we're just going to go into your settings like you typically would for a traditional headset. Select Bluetooth. You're going to see the Woosim device of it, #1 available there. Click that.
Okay.
Typically, it's going to enter you to prompt to enter PIN or passcode, which is 1234. Hit accept. It now shows you are paired. Go back to the Orders and Seconds application. Click the More tab on the bottom right, Settings and Tools. Now, on the bottom of this, you're going to see where it says Printer. You're going to it's WSB Alpha 50. You're going to select that from there. Selected. Now we're going to go into Customer. Now what we're just going to do is if we're just doing a DSD drop off at one of our customers, correct? So we just got there. We're going to drop off 2 or 3 items for the customer. Select a couple items to go on the invoice. Hit checkout. Going to quickly populate the invoice here as you can see on the screen. Going to go to the bottom more right. Hit print. Going to load up that invoice for us. Perfect. It's going to show us the print preview here. Hit that little print tab at the top right. And instantly, we're going to see that produced on the printer itself here. So let me pull it off and give you guys a clear view. But in a matter of 30 seconds, 20 seconds, we're able to clearly go
Yeah.
out, connect the printer, produce an invoice, get the customer's approval, print on demand, and be
Yeah.
out the order next stop. So it's a really, really simple, quick process. Cannot be easier. And again, if there's online videos on YouTube that Frank and Clara and the team can share with you. And if you ever need any assistance, we have a full team of employees on hand that can walk you through in a matter of seconds as well.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And look, for all of you that are seeing this video, you use this not only for creating invoices, but you can also use it if you're collecting payment, right? If you collect a payment, it will be easy as Ben show you how to, you know, print the payment receipt, the credit memo, and it's so easy. It's so easy. So thank you, Ben, for the demo. I think everybody's gonna love it, and I'm pretty sure they can take advantage of this. So let's go ahead and see this.
So this is the last question.
Last
Go ahead.
question is this, because this is so critical, Ben. This is so critical because remember, these people, it's out there in the field, you know, on the road all the time. So what do they do if I have a problem with my mobile printer? How fast can I get a repair or replace? Because remember, so some of them, they don't have they don't have the time to, or they don't want to buy another unit. So how easy is to get a repair or replaced?
Yeah, absolutely, Frank. And just to compound on what you had mentioned, I think we all know, especially in the DSD and delivery industry or logistics, really simply speaking, you can't afford downtime and disruptions, right? If you have a printer down, it means you're not able to go and invoice to the customer. It means your accounting team has additional work to do. So we completely understand where the customer is coming from, and this is one of the areas where we really shine. So on top of that, we have 2 real solutions that one of them we'll go over, which is just the standard warranty, which all of OS customers are going to receive. And that is, if you ever do have an issue arise in the field, you simply give us a call. We issue an RMA number, repair manufacturer authorization. You send that into our a location here. Once we receive that printer, we get it serviced and repaired within 24 to 48 hours and sent right back to you. So it's a really, really quick and streamlined process. Again, that warranty period is 2 years, inclusive of battery. So realistically, you guys don't have anything to worry about on the front end. Additionally, something I'd like to mention with which really no other thermal printing manufacturer in the country does is we offer an extended warranty, full coverage extended warranty. It's a minimal investment per printer. But what that does for you is 2 things, right? It makes sure, so if you guys ever do have an issue, You guys send us the printer, give us a call, send us the printer. As soon as we receive the tracking number, not the printer, but the tracking number saying that it's coming back, we send out a new printer to you guys overnight. So the next day you'll have a new printer in the field ready to go. Once that printer that was damaged comes into us, we service and repair it and send it back to the customer within about 48 hours. So that way the customer will always have a hot spare or hot unit on hand, meaning if they do have something go, God forbid, someone drops in the toilet on their lunch break or something, they have a hot spare they can go back to the office and grab, send us the old one, get it sent
Does
back.
that really happen? Yes.
Oh, I'll keep it non-disclosed for what the things we've seen with repairs, but there's but we will certainly take care of the customer on a worst case scenario. The customer's allowed to print air for about 2 to 3 days. If they send that in on a Friday, we'll get it back on a Monday or Tuesday. So really, this is one of the areas that Woosim really shines. And again, just to give you a comparison of Zebra Technologies, their average repair time last year was 7 weeks. So that is inclusive of warranties and non-warranty products. When you're looking at 7 weeks of downtime for a printer that you
Wow.
paid a substantial investment for, it's really kind of leaves a bad taste in customers' mouth with Woosim. Even without that extended warranty, you're looking at about a 48-hour downtime, very minimal cost, no cost at all if it's under warranty. If it's not under warranty, the average repair cost is under $100. So we're really talking about a very, very streamlined and simple process if you ever do have a problem. But at the end of the day, I think it's really important to mention that these printers are really just workhorses. They really don't break. I mean, we had a printer come in last week for the first repair in 12 years. I mean, that's
Wow.
12 years in the
Amazing.
field in the DSD industry delivering ice. So these things have been out in the field on a daily basis, getting beat up, and they still just take a licking and keep on ticking. So they're great products, and we stand behind them fully.
Amazing, amazing. Okay,
All right.
love it.
All right, then. So now that we've heard all the benefits about Woosim and we've answered the frequently asked questions, if somebody was wanting to get started with mobile printing, how easy is it to get started?
Yeah, so it's really, really quite simple, you guys. The team at Orders and Seconds couldn't have made this any more streamlined. And there's if there is interest in getting started with Woosim and Orders and Seconds, or if you're already an Orders and Seconds customer and just potentially looking to trade in and trade up to a new printers, or just want to have additional information on what's available out there for you guys down the road, just fill out that form in the chat there that Clara I think just posted, and
Yes.
we'll be sure to get you guys some additional information on that. And additionally, we do have some additional specials we're running for Orders and Seconds customers on this webinar. So if there's interest in that, reach out to Clara, Frank, or Oscar. I know we have some exciting stuff in the forefront, including free paper and free extended warranties and things of that nature. So if it is of interest, or if you even think this is something you guys might be interested in the next few months, please do reach out because we'd love to get you guys some additional information and see if we can help.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ben. All right, guys. So I posted the link in the chat. Just fill out the form, like Ben said, if you're interested in learning more about the mobile printer or have any questions or just want to chat, just fill out the form.
And even Clara, to add up a little bit on that, if you guys are already using, let's say, Zebra or any other brand, but you would like to know more about Woosim printers, you can even contact us, or you can even, request a quote, a quotation and check the prices, how it is, and get all those benefits that we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, and now guys, for the newbies in the audience, we're going to be talking a little bit about Orders in Seconds and what Orders in Seconds does, our solution. So Frank is going to be sharing a little bit about that. Frank?
Yes. Well, Orders in Seconds solutions. Orders in Seconds is a solution composed by 3 main components. As you can see on the left side, we have the ERP or accounting system component. This is basically, the majority of the distributors that are well organized, they do have an accounting system, right? They do have an ERP system. So in this case, we don't replace anything. What we do is we just have the second component, which is the CRM system, the customer relationship management system, that is fully integrated with your accounting or ERP system. So if you notice, basically what's going to happen is this: you're going to continue using your accounting or your ERP system, and from the central system, you will be able to handle all the distribution channels. Remember that on the DSD, I'm sorry, on the distribution industry, you have different channels. In this case, the DSD, which is the mobile app designed for distribution out there in the field, and you're gonna be connecting with the Woosim printer. So the thing is this is a fully integrated solution that is gonna benefit from your financial management to all the fields activity that you're gonna have using the DSD. So it is so simple. The OIS solution is specifically designed for distributors and manufacturers that are already using an accounting or ERP system, so that way you can have everything integrated in just one place.
Mhm. Yes, yes. And Frank, talking about integration, let's explore that a little bit more between Woosim, QuickBooks, and OIS.
Definitely, as I was saying before, so you don't have to go anywhere else. You're gonna have everything in one place. So with the OIS solution, you have everything consolidated in a single, fully integrated platform. So what we're talking about, so in this case, if you have already your accounting, QuickBooks, everybody knows that QuickBooks is so good in accounting, right? But it's kind of limited in the distribution side. So that's where we come when we have the one full integrated solution with the DSD, and you're gonna need definitely a mobile printer to print invoices directly from the field. So that's where we have joined forces with them, so that way you can have everything in one place. And the thing is this, you don't have to go anywhere else. You'll find all the components that you need for your distribution operation just in one place, right? So if you have QuickBooks, you have everything ready. It's just the solution fully integrated with the Woosim printer, and you're ready to start doing DSD from the field. And remember, all those transactions that you're creating from the field, invoices, payments, and credit memos and return, all of them will go back automatically to your QuickBooks accounting system.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that, Frank. And guys, again, if you're interested in learning about mobile printing or learning more about the orders and second solutions, have any questions, fill out the form. I dropped the link again in the chat, okay? So that's there for you guys. And now we're gonna get into our live Q&A. Guys, if you haven't dropped, let me check out this Q&A now because we're gonna get started. If you guys have questions, don't be shy, okay? We're all here to learn. All right, let me see. Let me see this Q&A. All right. All right, let's see. Okay, so let's start off with a few, I see questions. Okay, so first question. All right, Ben, with Ben and Frank. Do you support, or Ben, do you support Android and iOS phones and tablets? That's our first
Absolutely.
question.
So the nice thing about the products that are integrated with Orders and Seconds solution is they work with every single platform Orders and Seconds works with, which I believe is every platform available. So you guys, regardless of the device you're using or platform you're using, you could have a plug and play solution at your hands, no problem at all.
Okay, awesome.
That's right. That's right.
awesome.
The OIS solution is available in iOS and Android, so you don't have you can choose any device and have it connected with the Woosim printers and ready to start doing sales from the field.
Absolutely. And just to expand on that, Claire, I know
Mhm.
we demonstrated the connection process with the iOS or
Mhm.
iPhone, but the process is just as simple and straightforward with the Android device as well. Same exact process, same time frame. So regardless of the
Okay.
device you're using, it's really simple and easy.
Nice, nice. Okay. Next question. If I have a problem with my printer, how fast can I get it repaired or replaced?
Yeah, absolutely. I think just what we mentioned earlier, I think that the standard repair time for Woosim, right? So say if you do have an issue with your printer, this is kind of just to walk through the process of how the repair service timeline works. Say the printer goes down in the field on a Monday, you give us a call. We're going to issue you guys an RMA on Monday afternoon. You'd send that printer into us that day. Say if you send it in and it arrives on Tuesday. We're going to get that service repaired by Wednesday or Thursday and sent back to you within 24 to 48 hours. So if we receive the printer on a Tuesday, it'll be sent back to you no later than a Thursday, which means essentially you're going to only have 48 hours or 72 hours of downtime with that printer. And again, if you do decide to move forward with the extended warranty option, that hot spare program, that printer can be available to you that next day.
Gotcha. Wow. Wow. That's a
That's
big
interesting.
advantage. That's a big advantage. All right. I have another question, which you kind of touched upon. What's the warranty for the printers? You touched
Yeah, so I
upon
think
that.
this is one of the exciting things I kind of spilled the beans on earlier. So
No, you're good. You're good. Get people excited.
But Woosim was able to do a kind of exciting promotion, or not even a promotion, because this is indefinite for Orders and Seconds
Indefinite,
customers.
yeah.
But we have a fully inclusive 2-year warranty, meaning the printer is covered for 2 years, the battery is covered for 2 years. The only thing that's not covered under that warranty is if you were to throw the printer out of the highway or the window on the highway and runs on the highway. But any manufacturer defect or anything that may arise with anything related to the printer that was not user error or negligence, so to speak, is fully covered, including that battery, which the battery is a huge benefit, because I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, but Star Micronics and Zebra Technologies and Brother, which are basically the 3 other big manufacturers, have a 6-month warranty on their battery. So meaning if you had bought a printer in January, brand new from Zebra, and the battery goes bad in June, you're gonna have to pay that $160 to buy a new one.
Wow.
Wow.
And the nice thing, just on top of that, just to expand a little something else on top of that, which people don't tend to think about on the upfront, is our batteries do last a very long time. But if you do get to that 5 to 7 year mark when they do need replacement, the battery's only $45. So you're talking about, you could purchase 3 or 4 of Woosim's batteries for the cost of one Zebra battery.
Oh yeah.
And they last quite a bit longer. So there's a lot of benefits when you're comparing Zebra to Woosim, especially on the back end of keeping your printer functioning to the manufacturer standards you're expecting.
Gotcha. All right. And then I have one more question. How do I pick a mobile printer for my team?
Well, luckily, guys, we do have a few options for you, but luckily we've been working, as Claire had mentioned, and Frank together for, geez, I think about 7 years now. So just through trial and error and finding out what different customers like over the years, we've kind of narrowed it down to the 4-inch i450 printer for 2 reasons. One is, if you go to a smaller format, that invoice is going to become quite a bit longer. So for example, if your average invoice currently has 10 items on it per stop, if you go to a 3-inch printer, so a 3-inch format, your average printout is going to be about 12 inches. With that 4-inch format, you're getting that invoice down to about 8 inches, which means it's just an easier format to deal with. The printers are very light and compact, which is another thing we wanted to mention compared to Zebra. The ZQ420, that's a very popular product, really the competitor product of the i450, is twice as the size. So not just the form factor of the printer. So if you're looking at this i450 here, it's pretty about the size of my hand, a little smaller. The ZQL is about 2 inches taller, 2 inches wider, and 1.5 pounds heavier. So when you're talking about inconvenience for the driver, this is a much more convenient product. Same exact print factor, actually has a higher ruggedness or IP54 rating, which means these things, it's probably too much information, but these things are dust and water resistant, and they can withstand repeated drops to concrete of 7 feet. So meaning I can go outside with this thing, hold it a foot over my head, and just drop it over and over and over again, and it'll just keep working. So these are just really robust products. And just to compare that to the Zebra product, I think their drop test is 4.5 feet. So I mean, you're talking about a much more ruggedized product at a much more affordable price point with an extended warranty. So it's really a win-win-win for the customer when comparing it to other manufacturers.
Absolutely. That's definitely a win-win. Okay.
Definitely,
All right.
definitely.
So I think I looked at the Q&A. That's all the questions we have so far. So we're going to continue. Thank you guys for the questions. All right. And now Frank
Here
is
we
going to
go.
be, yeah, go ahead. Take it away, Frank. Go ahead. Frank, did you
Working
freeze on us?
so many.
Okay. Sorry, Frank. I thought you froze for a second.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. No, I was saying that we're really excited on launching this new app, the OIS delivery. And look, guys, we have invested so much time, everything in this app. And to keep it simple, the way that it works is like this. If you guys have different sales channels, right? Sales rep in the field, collecting orders, if you have customers calling you, or if you are only doing delivery, basically what the OIS delivery app do is this. You can get all the orders from the different channels, right? Collect all those orders, and you will be able to assign all those transactions to the delivery truck. So that way they don't have to be, printing invoices directly from the office. They're gonna have everything on the mobile app, and from there they will double check exactly what they need to deliver it. So once they do the delivery, they will generate, the final invoice, the final collect the payment and credit memo using Woosim printers with the delivery app. So in this case, everybody that is in the distribution industry is delivery, because you gotta have delivery, right? You gotta have delivery trucks in order to make it easier for everybody. So this app will be, it's already available. We already have, a few customers testing it in real time, and we're gonna be launching it in pretty soon. So meaning that it's gonna be available for all the existing customers and potential customers. So we're really excited, guys, that this is something that is gonna generate value to your business.
Absolutely, guys. And again, if you're interested in learning more about the delivery app for your business, make sure to fill out that form. I dropped the link in the chat. Okay, and now, guys, for your special gift for everyone who attended. Yes, Frank?
Look, Woosim has been very generous with the OIS clients, and that's why we have this special gift today. All the attendees that are entering a raffle to win a free I-450 Woosim mobile printer. Hey, and this is an exclusive offer for orders and seconds customers, right? By getting the Woosim printer, you're gonna get the free 2 years warranty, purchase 2 printers, purchase 2 plus printer free cases. Look, all these benefits that you're seeing right here are the ones that all our existing customers are gonna get. So if you would like to get one of those printers, you're gonna get these benefits that you're seeing right here. But this raffle, when Clara, when are we gonna be announcing?
So by the end
winner?
of the week, we're gonna be announcing through email, and also we'll be contacting the winner directly. We'll be contacting them as well to let them know that they won. But yes, guys, everyone, you don't have to do anything. Everyone who attended is automatically entered into the raffle. But if you're also interested in purchasing, you have these additional benefits. Like Ben had said, the 2-year warranty, which is industry standard, is normally a year and doesn't include the battery. So that's definitely a big benefit. If you purchase 2 or more printers, you guys can get a free case of paper that's $85 value, right? And then the buyback program that Ben had mentioned too. If you guys are ready to upgrade your printers, this is pretty cool. You can trade in your Zebra printers, and then the credit, you're gonna get a credit to purchase new Woosim printers, right? So,
absolutely.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to fill out the form, and we're gonna have someone contact you, right, and answer all the questions that you guys may have. Okay. All right,
Yeah,
so that's
this
exciting.
is a good luck for all the attendees.
Yeah, good luck to everyone.
This is really great. This is really great product and really great gift. Thank you for Woosim for sharing
thank
that.
you. Yeah, with our clients and new clients.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you for having us.
All right, so guys, if you want to connect with the speakers, with Frank or with Ben, their contact information is there. And I always encourage people to go on LinkedIn, guys, get those networks, get those connections. You guys can find them on LinkedIn, let them know, how great they did in this presentation today too, okay? All right, and guys, that's all for today. We actually ended a little bit early today, but I have a few more things to share with you, but that is all for the webinar today. So first, let me thank everyone who attended. Ben, thank you very much. Frank, all the attendees, all the clients that attended today. Also, potential people here that are new with us. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you found the webinar beneficial. And then just to let you guys know, like we have these webinars pretty much monthly, and we send out emails letting you know when the next webinar is coming up. So make sure that you're checking your email, if you see a new webinar, because they're always on topics that are going to benefit and bring value to wholesale distributors, manufacturers. We want your business to succeed, because if you guys succeed, we succeed, right? Then we've done our job. So just keep your heads up for the upcoming webinars. And then to let you know, last month we had a webinar with QuickBooks, because we are QuickBooks solutions providers and our apps integrate with QuickBooks Online. So you guys can see that webinar and also past webinars. You guys can see that on our YouTube channel. So I'm going to post the link to the YouTube channel if you guys want to check that out. Okay, and then if you guys have any ideas for webinars for the future that you guys want to see, once the webinar closes out or once you click off, there's a survey that comes up. Fill out that survey and let us know your ideas, okay? All right, we're definitely open to suggestions. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you guys. Have a
Thank
great day.
you. Bye,
Thank you.
guys.